My name is Brad Puffer. I'm a member of the Plymouth Planning Board.
I'm Molly McCann. I'm also a member of the Plymouth Planning Board.
We are here to explain the 2025 zoning ballot.
The first article you will see on the zoning ballot is an amendment that was petitioned, which means that at least 25 citizens of the town signed a petition to send the amendment to the town for voting. The Planning Board hosted a public hearing on the petitioned amendment and voted to recommend the amendment to the town, which you will see written on the ballot. This amendment addresses growing concerns that the public has brought to the board about commercial development in the agricultural zone. Its goal is to preserve our agricultural district for primarily agricultural and related businesses, as well as residential uses.
There are 27 commercial uses currently allowed in the agricultural zone, some of which include hotel, motel, drive-through restaurants, and vehicular sales and repair, just to name a few. This amendment adds a fuel station as a special exception in the ag zone and changes 14 of these uses from being permitted to being either non-permitted or permitted by special exception.
It's important to note that use, in this case, means the primary or the main way a property owner would use the land, not necessarily any accessory uses. For example, a farmer looking to sell their produce at a retail farm stand or repair machinery in a repair shop on their farm would still be able to pursue these ventures since they're part of the functioning of the farm.
In this video, we will go through a few examples of the changes that the article proposes. You can always pause this video or see a ballot link below for more information. In the next video, we will define that a special exception means and what the process is for getting a special exception. Keep in mind these changes only apply to commercial uses. They do not apply to a residential, municipal, or any other uses in zoning ordinance. If you're curious about all these uses that are permitted by a town's zoning ordinance, we encourage you to look through the ordinance, which is linked at the bottom of this video.
Here is our zoning map. You can see the names of the zones listed on the upper left corner and the zones divided by color on the map. The red represents the industrial commercial development area along Tenny Mountain Highway. The blue, which, as you can see, covers a majority of the town, is the agricultural zone. These changes pertain to the agricultural zone and the industrial commercial development zone.
A table of these uses show what is allowed in each zone. On the left in this table are commercial uses that are included by the zoning ordinance. The top row lists 7 zones that make up our town. The lighter green column shows the uses in the ag zone.
You can see the changes to the uses proposed in this slide here. Feel free to pause the video to take a closer look. One of the changes proposed, for example, is to adjust hotel-motel from being allowed by right in the ag zone to being allowed by special exception. These changes would allow for members of the community to weigh in on whether the proposed commercial use would be compatible with the character of the neighborhood or cause a negative impact on the area. You can watch the next video on special exceptions to learn more about the special exception process.
Other changes include adding fuel station as a use in the table and moving sexual-oriented businesses out of the ag zone into industrial commercial development zone by special exception.
The last section of the amendment adds definitions to the zoning ordinance. The proposed definition of a fueling station reads, "A business primarily concerned with the retail sale of fuel, automotive fluids, and/or other automobile-related products, often including a shop or store for the sale of retail goods. Charging stations for electric vehicles shall not constitute fueling stations." The next definition is for auto service station. It reads, "Any area of land, including structures thereon, that is used or designed to be used to repair, wash, spray, clean, maintain, and/or service motor vehicles for compensation." This definition excludes any use that meets the definition of vehicular sales and repair. And lastly, the proposed definition of vehicular sales and repair reads, "Storage and display for sale of more than 2 motor vehicles or more than 2 trailers of any type, provided that such trailers are unoccupied." In addition to the foregoing, Vehicular sales and repair may include repair or bodywork on motor vehicles or trailers, and it may include the same services offered by auto service stations. Vehicular sales include motor vehicle retail or wholesale sales.
For more info, you can look at the sample ballot link below. We also linked a copy of the zoning ordinance. You're always welcome to send questions to our town planner, Joseph, or phone or email. You can just go see him at the town hall. And be sure to watch the next video. We will be explaining what special exemption means.
Stay tuned, and thanks for watching.